I was at another event this morning. We were talking about the role that small business plays in the San Diego economy, and it is an overwhelmingly powerful engine. So many of the jobs that are created in this county come from small businesses. About 93 to 96% of all businesses are small businesses, and the numbers probably carry over very well to the other side of the border as well. A gentleman who I've known for many years and really is a dedicated supporter of the people that are involved in the small business community is Ruben Garcia. He heads up the district office for the Small Business Administration. Ruben?
Gracias, Jorge. Qué placer es para mí estar aquí en este día. Felicito a Víctor y a todos los demás por todo lo que han hecho. Quiero decir que yo conocí al alcalde antes que hablaba una palabra en español, ahora parece que habla mejor que yo, pero qué bueno que estuvo aquí con nosotros en este día. For those of you that don't understand Spanish, I just said welcome. And study Spanish. It's a great. I congratulate Mayor Filner on learning Spanish as quickly as he has. When I was told I was going to be here, it was a day off, but I said I'm going to be there, and I happen to have my grandson, my 7-year-old grandson with me, Tanner, and he's sitting right up here. And so I told him, I said, he said, Grandpa, you know the mayor? Oh, yeah, I sure do, you know. He says, gee, do you know the mayor from Tijuana? Yes. He says, gee, you know everybody. Have you met everybody? I go, not everybody. He says, did you ever meet George Washington? And I tried to explain to him that I'd have to be quite old to. He doesn't capture that yet. But anyway, George and Victor, you asked me to be brief. So in conclusion, actually, you know that there's two phrases that if you say in conclusion or finally, if you use those phrases, the attention level jumps from 62% to 98%. It's amazing. So if you hear me say in conclusion, I'm just trying to get your attention. But in conclusion, the United States Small Business Administration is providing approximately $30 million to states, territories, and the District of Columbia to help provide the information and tools that small businesses need to export during the next 12 months. These funds were authorized by the Small Business Jobs Act of 2010 under the State Trade and Export Promotion, or STEP program. It's important that you understand that these will be explained to you later on, these programs, and there's some really great information that you're going to get when you're here today, so please take advantage of it. The speakers that are coming after us are going to go into depth into this, but in the first year of the STEP program, preliminary results for the program were that we put $30 million out to 47 states, and in fiscal year 2012, we reported a return on investment of federal funds to the order of 10 to 1, which means for every $1 million that we put in, there were $10 million that were given out in loans. So we're really excited about that. It's telling us that it is working. In the second year, this is the second year of STEP, we're expecting that the state STEP projects will build upon successful experience and yield even greater returns on investments of the federal funds in this next year. As a part of the National Export Initiative, the Small Business Administration is working to identify small businesses who are interested in exporting through online marketing and increased outreach from their field offices and resource partners. So SBA is using its counseling and training network for international trade development, such as the CITD, to prepare small businesses as they begin to export. And finally, once a small business starts exporting, SBA is there to support them with loans and counseling. As a matter of fact, we have several loans that are specifically made for exporting and for international trade. One of them happens to be the Export Express loan, used by companies to develop new or expanding or existing overseas markets and allow for a wide range of uses of the proceeds, including funding the export transactions, participating in trade shows, in trade missions, buying equipment, and that's going to be explained to you later on today, so I hope you will pay attention to that. The other one is an international trade loan, an ITL, and those are available to firms that are expanding due to increased export sales or those that have been adversely impacted by imports and they need to retool. if that's the case, then you would be very interested in listening to, I think it's going to probably be Ann that's going to present this from Citibank. It's important that you pay attention to these particular loans, because as a result of the language in the Small Business Jobs Act of 2010, international trade loans now receive a full 90% guarantee from the SBA. That means that we guarantee 90% of that loan. That's unheard of. With a maximum loan capacity of $5 million, and that can be combined for fixed assets or working capital, loans have a maximum of up to 25 years for repayment, according and depending on how the proceeds are used and where they are used. I want to congratulate you for being here, because you're obviously going to learn something, and you're going to learn something that might be very beneficial to you, might be very helpful to you. And if you don't get the information you need, please contact Victor, and if Victor wants to refer you to us, we'll be more than happy to help. But international trade, CITD, International Trade Development, that happens to be the center where Victor is in charge of, and those are the people that can help you out. I'm hoping that you will reach out to them and that you will get the information that you need. If you don't get it here, please feel free to call us. The number for us is 1-619-727-4883. Again, 619-727-4883 for the SBA. That's the United States Small Business Administration, and that's who we are. And we're not commonly known as the SBA. If you want to reach us on the internet, it's www.sba.gov. And I'm not the only agency that can help you out. We have international trade, import, export. We have the UZX. We have Department of Commerce. Matt Anderson, who is the director for the Department of Commerce here in San Diego, is right here. So we've got people here that can help you, that are available. And please, si no hablan inglés y quieren hablar en español, llámanos porque también podemos hablar un poquito de español y ayudarles con todo lo que necesiten. For those of you that don't understand, I just said, thank you.